Alright guys, remember the time of COVID when we were all in lockdown and we were all struggling and we were all hating it? The one thing about the lockdown that really taught us something is that, we were all equal, right? Because we were all at home alone. Well, not all of us were alone, but some of us had partners or whatever, but we were all at home alone or we were doing whatever, and we really felt that the world was just like hard and it was really tough. We all had that in common, right? So remember guys, if you ever feel like, oh my God, these people are doing well, they're all over the place, they're successful, that's not necessarily true. We don't know, right? And you might think, like even Madonna, we don't know how she's doing. I'm pretty sure Madonna's doing amazing, but we really don't know how she's actually doing. And the funny thing is, it's not necessarily about what you've experienced or how famous you are or how much money you have. Some people that have all those things are not happy, right? So you gotta look into yourself and say, am I missing something? Do I have everything I need? And if you do, let's say you want to meet tons more people. Maybe you want to date lots of people. Maybe you want to date one really good person. Maybe you want to be wealthy. Maybe you want to do this and that, right? You can only focus on where you're at now, what you can do to achieve more, right? You can't focus on, well, that person has that, or this person has that. And you can look at that. You can definitely say, hey, Madonna has wealth. Madonna has all these men or women that she's dating, and Madonna has all that. That's what I want. You can look at that and say, hey, that's what I want, and realize there's people out there doing that, living that life, but you can't really force people to not live that life or be stuck in a place where they shouldn't be or whatever. You have to just let it go and focus on what you can do for yourself. If you know you're lacking something or you know you're missing something and you know that other people aren't, that's kind of irrelevant. You have to focus on what you're getting for yourself, what you're doing for yourself. And remember guys, it's not always as clear as, like, even people that have the most boyfriends or girlfriends or the best one, they have one and it's the best one, or they have this and that, they might not be doing well. It's not as clear as that, right? Or maybe somebody has everything. They have the perfect spouse and their partner just cheated on them, right? So, even though some people might be single or might be not doing well or might not have money, look at what you do have and focus on what you can build. A lot of people will say, don't compare and focus on what you have and be grateful. That's fine. But I think the thing you have to add to that, being grateful is great. Being grateful for what you have is great. What you can add to that is saying to yourself, this is where I want to be in 5 years, or this is what I want to get to do in 5 years, or this is what I want to achieve, or this is how many people I want to date, or one person that I want to date solidly. This is what I want to do, right? Because, I find that if you're grateful for what you have, we all have what we have. In order to strive for more is the best position to be in. Striving for more, working towards a goal is the best place to be in, rather than being like, oh, well, I have all this, I'm grateful. Then you're at a standstill, right? So really focus on what you can do for yourself and how you can live a better life and work towards getting that. Now remember that relationships are out of your control. I know we all want that perfect guy or girl. We all want that perfect romance. We all want that perfect thing in our lives. But that's out of your control, right? So you can strive for that. You can want that. You can really like that. You can really enjoy that. You can know it's going to even happen. But in order for it to actually happen, it's out of your control, right? And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means you have to wait until somebody is interested in you or tells you they're interested or whatever. Anyway, being single, I'm sure some of you guys are single and you're hating it. For me, I'm in an open marriage, right? So it's like I'm being single, but I have someone. But I date guys and girls. And sometimes it's very, you want to date all of these people, tons of people, or maybe one good person extra. My wife is great, but it's a long distance relationship. So I do like to have people that I'm dating in the city, right? And I am dating here and there, but I want to meet people that are quality, right? And sometimes that's frustrating, right? You're just like, why is that not happening, right? Anyway, totally enjoyed the show, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys very much. I'm really grateful to you guys. Follow me on YouTube, Marco DC, like the channel here. And Marco DC Molina, links him up. Oh, sorry, Marco DC Molina is my TikTok channel. Follow me there. I'm really good, guys. And, I suspect I'll be one of the most famous creators in the world. I really believe that. Thank you, guys. Bye now. Bye, everyone.